Okay, Comics Plus, last one for today. Today we are not streaming right now, not yet. I'm going to be streaming in a little bit on Twitch, so make sure you hop on over and check that out. If you just want me to see me cleaning up some work, because I got a few photo shoots, video shoots to do later this week that is actually DC related. But I wanted to get this information out the door here because it seems like we are on the cusp of a reboot. This is coming out of the DC camp, Warner Brothers / DC camp. A lot of things going on, and I'm gonna do my best to give you a few things that is just the highlights of everything that's going on in Camp DC right now. Lots of changes seem to be coming up. First and foremost, it appears that in all likelihood, James Gunn and Peter Safran are making their presentations to WB Discovery next week. In their new lineup, their new slate of DCU films, that does not include the Batman or the Joker. We're just purely talking about an interconnected universe type of story. But that being said, we're already seeing that a lot of leaks are already coming out right now. First and foremost, the biggest news here is the fact that boom, Wonder Woman, Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman 3 is not moving forward as the DC movies do hit a turning point. It appears that Patty Jenkins' version of Wonder Woman, she will not be returning for Wonder Woman 3. Wonder Woman itself is still on the table as far as we know, but it doesn't seem like Patty Jenkins is going to return or write or anything like that. So it looks like they might try to have based on what the Hollywood Reporter is saying, it appears that they're still interested in Wonder Woman. Is still a movie that could happen. Wonder Woman 3 is still a movie that could happen, but that can also be taken away. The reason is because more information has been coming out here in terms of just the old guard looks like it's being changed up. Black Adam 2, as most people have already assumed, Black Adam 2 is unlikely. It's unlikely that Black Adam 2 would ever be considered at this point. And this is one of the things I always mention. People always ask me, Akasan, what do you think about this? What do you think about this announcement from WB? I'm like, dude, WB announces things like a dollar sale or whatever. Like, they just greenlight things all the time. If it actually happens, it's a whole nother thing. They have more movies that they greenlight, 3 times more movies that they greenlight than that actually get made. So it means little to nothing to me at this point. You know what I mean? So, but in all likelihood, Black Adam 2 is not happening, guys. I don't think I honestly don't think there were much to anybody that wanted, that was like super hyped for a sequel to Black Adam. I don't know if there were many people that were actually that hyped for the first Black Adam movie outside of The Rock, right? Now, a Black Adam versus Superman movie, Black Adam, Shazam and Superman movie, sure, that would be it. But of course, the Black Adam would need, and when we say Black Adam, we mean The Rock, would need to take a significant reduced role, obviously, right? But I would love to see a Shazam and Superman mix it up in a movie like that, with Black Adam being around. And to quite frankly, I don't even think Black Adam would need to be in the movie. I mean, it'd be nice, but just Superman and Shazam. I'm still waiting for a very famous panel that we've seen in the comics and such, where Superman is up to this, coming up to this kid, and it's like, who did this to you, like that, right? Now, number 2, the 30. Man of Steel 2 is up in the air now. It sucks, man. This one sucks, but like I said, don't get your hopes up. When WB announces things and whatever, they are such a knee-jerk company. They just announce things to please the masses and what have you not. Black Adam is a good example of that. We just did a reaction to how it should have ended, and literally the only thing people when people talk about the Black Adam movie, the only thing they talk about was Henry Cavill, the cameo. Literally the cast, are The Rock and other people were promoting that instead of the actual movie, so you knew there wasn't much to go on with Black Adam. I hate to be that person to say it, but and remind you that I was saying that the moment that information was put out there was, if all they have is an end credits to really talk about and hype up and sort of leak, then there's probably not much content to the actual movie. And I was right, but it wasn't that hard to tell, right? But Man of Steel 2 is now up in the air now. It seems apparently that Henry did also film I don't know if this is rumor or not, but Henry did film a little cameo to be in the Flash movie, and so did Aquaman, but they're not sure if they're actually going to use it at this point right now, because I guess that was going to be lining up into big other things. But it really feels like, a certain universe, instead of even just hanging on to remnants of it, it looks like they're going for a complete 0 hour here and just tying things up. Possibly Wonder Woman's out, done, right? Gal Gadot is done. Henry could be coming back just to be leaving again, right? Possibly. And the biggest confirmed situation through all this is the fact that Aquaman 2 could be Jason Momoa's swan song. Lots of reports are coming out right now, and I apologize, I don't have all the tweets because it's been a crazy day of for all this sort of stuff. I can try to find it really quickly for you, but this one came out of Variety, I believe. Variety, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. It looks like so here's another example of what I was talking about here. Yes, Black Adam's possibly no Man of Steel, no solo pick for Cavill, and Aquaman 2 may be the last time that we see Momoa as Arthur Curry, because he might be being eyed for a Lobo movie. Very interesting. So Lobo may be the guy. Jason Momoa might be recast as Lobo, and they're basically putting Aquaman to rest after this. This is a very interesting situation, but yeah, Amber Heard is also still in the movie, by the way. Yeah, this is a very interesting situation, as it's a little scary because all we know is that of what they're getting. It seems like what they're getting rid of. They're essentially, seems like they're even the remnants of the Snyderverse. They're pretty much. It seems like they're just trying to hard reboot everything here and get away. So there will be no more confusion. There will be no more complaints. There will be no more hashtags. I mean, there probably still will be that, but there will be no sort of no more confusion about trying to hold on to the embers of a failed universe. I suppose that is the thought process that it's going in. And to be honest, I don't blame them. I honestly it boggles my mind with some of the selective memory that some people have about said universe that wasn't really that much of a financial success. Like, why go back to something like that? Why try to hold on to little things like that if it's not really doing the numbers that it should? Was Black Adam the main reason? Should we have put all our hopes into Black Adam a lot more? Should more people have gone to see Black Adam? Is that what was going to save the DCEU? I don't know. But whenever somebody comes in with something new, or is taking over, they don't want to deal with the baggage and the damage of previous things that other people have done. They always want to start something new. In all likelihood, guys, I believe that they probably are going to use Flashpoint. It's weird though, because we are getting Flashpoint. We're getting the Flash much earlier than Aquaman 2 and Blue Beetle, but I don't know. I feel like the Flash will probably, like, the Flash is the big one. That's the one where that's the basic excuse you can make to be like, all right, let's wipe away everything. And I personally feel like you could keep remains of what works, what doesn't. Keep Cavill, Wonder Woman, whatever, like that. You know, Aquaman, look, 2 movies, pretty good. And yeah, if Jason wants to go ahead and go do something else, then fine, right? But I don't know, man. Anyways, that's what's going on with the DC reboot, guys. Pretty interesting. I think we're going to get a lot of news next week. James Gunn has been pretty transparent about what's to happen. That's just my biggest concern is whatever the plan is, I want them to stick with it. Basically. Because you already know whatever plan they're going to announce, there's going to be campaigning. There's going to be campaigning from whatever side, as this is not my universe. This is not my DC universe. I'm not going to be interested in it. I'm going to boycott WB because of whatever. And that might be reflective upon the final box office hits, right? I really hope whatever the plan is, it does moderately well, and then that they can really focus on just making DC great again. I wasn't gonna go there, but there you go. I gotta get myself a hat and everything. Make DC great again. We'll talk to you on the next one, guys. Hey, let me know what you guys think.